People always say, oh, there couldn't be a God. God couldn't exist because how could God allow floods and hurricanes and earthquakes to happen? You know. Well, I've been thinking about that recently, and I don't agree. They're not the things that prove to me that God doesn't exist. It's the little things. It's like you're eating your sandwich that you've just prepared, your favourite kind of sandwich, and you take two or three bites, and next thing you bite your fucking tongue. Right? Agony in the middle of your delicious sandwich. Now, how can God let that kind of shit happen? Because the stuff with the floods and hurricanes and earthquakes, I mean, that's just Mother Nature, the big earth, doing what it does. You know, the wind blows, rain comes down, and it's kind of like where we've situated ourselves. I mean, if we were clever, we'd live in places where they don't have really bad storms. You know, where there's no history of earthquakes, hurricanes, floods, whatever. You all go and live there. Although obviously we can't. You know, I'm just being idealistic. But that's just one of the things, you know, where you bite your tongue. The other one is, and it's worse again. I mean, biting your tongue is, you know, you bite your tongue, and it's way back. Sometimes I've actually, and this has happened to me in the last year, I've managed to bite, not my tongue, but sort of under my tongue, the underneath bit, and it crunches. It's fucking awful, isn't it? You just have to sit there for a minute, and you know, collect yourself, and breathe, and go, okay, I'm not going to die. This was awful. It was painful. And half of it's the psychology of it. When you can hear the crunch, you go, fucking hell, tongue sandwich. They sell tongue, don't they? In some places. I mean, they don't sell tongues in Ireland, like cows' tongues and sheep's tongues. I mean, fucking hell. People that eat anything. I mean, I can understand eating a steak. You know, you can, you really, what you're seeing is the picture. You're seeing the red meat, but you're kind of seeing a picture of a brown, sort of grilled, steaming. It can look tasty like that, you know. But a tongue, fucking hell, how could you eat a tongue? Imagine having literally eating a tongue sandwich. Looking at the sandwich with the tongue hanging out the side. You'd want some guts to be able to eat that. And just the idea that you're biting down on the tongue. I mean, that's karma. Really, you know. That would be really karma. You're eating your tongue sandwich away, and next thing, bite your own tongue. Gotta be above going, hey, you little fucker. I told you. I actually do, when stuff like that happens, you know, biting your own tongue. Actually, hang on, I'm not finished. Part of the other things. To me, it's not that they prove that God doesn't exist. It proves that God does exist, and he's an evil little bastard. You know, you drop classic toast, butter side down, every fucking time. Now that's physics. The butter side is heavier. But come on, it's not that much heavier. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's kind of flipping. It's doing a kind of a. So if it's sort of somersaulting, when's it going to hit the ground? It could just as easily be this butter side up, but no, it's not. It's butter side down. And God's going, Jesus Christ, that's hilarious. And Jesus pipes up, what's hilarious, Father? And God goes, shut up, I'm not talking to you. Butter side down, and you could scrub the floor, you could brush it, but no matter what you drop, pick it up, piece of an apple, little piece of pasta, there's a fucking hair on it. No matter where you drop something on the floor, you pick it up, there's a hair on it. But they're still not the most important things that I'm talking about. Computer's dying here, I'm going to plug it in. There's biting your tongue. What was the other one I was thinking of? Oh yeah! Ooh. Worse than biting your tongue. What's worse than biting your tongue? And it's one of those accidents that you really are to blame yourself because you weren't watching what you were doing. Kicking the fucking couch with your baby toe. You know, it's never your big toe and you kick a nice light plastic garden chair, then you kick it out of your way and you go, ha, no, it's always your baby toe, and it's always a couch, a fucking unmovable couch. Click. I've got a theory about that. When we're wearing shoes, we've got all of this, what you call peripheral vision, and everything. Our brain has everything calculated perfectly, well, almost perfectly. And of course, when you're wearing shoes, you notice it never happens. You never kick the side of you never touch your shoe off the side of the couch, the same place your bloody toe is. No. I think that it's because when we take the shoe off, our foot doesn't do this. It does this inside the shoe, then it kind of does that outside the shoe. And so the baby finger sort of spreads out a bit and click. Oh, terrible. Twist your ankle, terrible thing. I've twisted my ankle a few times. Well, and one other thing that I was thinking about, and what made me think about this was this book here. This book was bought for me by my beautiful friend Karen.